You were kind of right. I just forgot to turn the mic on. God damn it. Well, great way to start. I mean, I can just recycle everything of what I was just talking to myself about. Yeah. Oh, that chat layout on these boxes does not look right. I managed to get that working in between streams after you mentioned it. May need to be a bit darker. Which, actually, could I do that now? You can tell I literally just... Yeah, I'm good. You can tell I literally just hopped straight on stream after I finished. Like, having my food. Did some shopping, got home from work, got dinner, and straight on stream. Let's see. Correct. Gotta have that proper grammar. Settings. We'll have to do that to 0.5 and save. And then I've got to do that to both layers. Just sorting technical stuff, don't mind me. You only came to watch me do things, so, you know, watch me technically do something whilst doing nothing. And save that there. That will get rid of that chat, but that should be a little bit more legible now. What was I doing? Clever Sweet. Is the game not? The game might just be low. Which it's kind of, sort of intentionally low. Oh, one sec. I wasn't even saying much on the phone. Just talking at me for a bit. Sorry about that. Can you actually hear the game now? Because I was listening to the stream back and it was pretty low. Did I even put a sweet on then? No, I didn't. Flower sweet. Yeah, because I can hear it in my ear. But I don't know if it's coming out on stream the same way. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and sort that. It might be to do with the capture card, but you know, there's some volume, and we're almost actually done with sweets, which means we then get on to the stressful bit of just spinning my life away. And hoping that I've done all these sweets in the right order. Oh, and now I don't even have to move the cursor. Although I'm apparently going to try and move the alchemy instead. Very sweet. Yeah, although it is doing a weird cutoff thing. Which I'll have to fix. That's an off-stream thing. I can fix the background quick. Not the weird cutting off of the 2-layer chats. The only reason I did actually have it on in the first place is because I like a particular style, and just the basic text on screen wasn't what I wanted. And now we're up to the marked alchemies. They're weirdly both rare mark or uncommon mark, I think. Let's see. I'm gonna put this last ribbon sweet on. See what the mark is. I think it's uncommon. Cheers. Yeah, uncommon mark. Both of them, same one. And one of the few annoyingly, I noticed this after I caught them. I can only catch ones with marks. I can't hatch ones with marks, really. So, I was annoyed that I didn't catch more, but also it was quicker to hatch them. But, okay. Fun time. And I've got to move these all in one by one. Wait. Oh, I need to go one box back. I was like, why did this start on a berry sweet? Stop mixing them up, please, pad. The fact that I've changed the shell and everything on this, I need to open it up again and actually fix what I've probably done wrong. So, vanilla cream. Let's first check. It's between 7 and 8, so I think technically it counts as 9 now. I could, to be fair, since I've got one shiny, I might go for another 6 at some point. So I will actually have to just go through catching a few. Or they are confirmed in the DLC for Scarlet and Violet, so that might be something that I just do in them instead. Don't know what that noise was. I might actually need a drink in the middle of this. But what are we on? Okay, vanilla cream. Clockwise. Less than 5 seconds in the day. So, off the bike for a start. And away from all the random Pokemon. 1, 2. Technically, it can just be that, I guess. And I'm going to get up on my phone to see if the cream's right. So, vanilla cream alchemy. Okay, pink looks right. Does it? Do these other images of them all? No, wait. That looks like ruby cream. Because they did it counterclockwise. Hey! Restart on the first one. Alright, catch you in a sec when you're back. And while that's loading up, I'll see if I can actually fix the chat. At least for this one. So that should be 33. Okay. That should be fixed for this one, and I'll fix the rest of them later. So I didn't listen to myself saying clockwise. So that's clockwise. Vanilla cream should be yellowy with like pink stripes. No. Is that... I'm going to let it get past this. It might just be the lighting throwing that off. I almost don't trust... I mean, I clicked on an IGN article for that, so that just proves me wrong right there. I mean, that looks right. It doesn't look super pink. So I guess... And these are all going to be shifted over one. And I'm going to have to shift them back, but I'll do that after stream. So I guess vanilla cream strawberry done. And then this should be vanilla cream berry. Welcome back. I kind of fixed the chat. It quite doesn't allow the camera, which is going to annoy me, but I'm going to deal with it. Vanilla cream, love sweet. I'm not entirely sure I've nailed these. I'm just going to have to check. What's the one I'm mixing it up with? I think I'm mixing it up with the ruby cream. So I'm just going to have to check that once I'm done. I don't know why I'm so paranoid about getting these wrong. And it's only going to get worse the further I get into them. Because I'm going to have less options to kind of make a mistake while it being a success. Vanilla cream berry, done. See, yeah, look, it looks vanilla creamish, I guess. You could have made them a bit more distinctive, but then again, how many ways can you make ice cream look different without it just looking unnatural? It's only because I've got a little checklist right next to me, like ticking them off. Because honestly, I'd be too paranoid if I didn't say them all. Like, if I'm doing it intentionally, it means I'm getting it right. Vanilla cream clover, done. Although I wish it was like voice activated. I could just say it and then it'd take it off for me. Honestly, just automate anything. Just makes it more fun. Like, Safari Week was funnish at the start, but it actually got fun when I had the automated shiny counter. And I could just kind of power through without thinking. And I'm looking at them thinking, I need something sweet. Considering, like I said, I just had dinner and jumped on. I could go for something sweet. But I am also my worst enemy because I'm trying to get more into shape. And I can't eat past a certain time, which it's well past that now. Vanilla cream flour. Done. Next one should be vanilla cream star. Yep, I saw the star sweet. I just need to get the cream right. Hopefully I should have this done in under an hour. But I guess we'll see. It also doesn't help that the evolution screen makes everything look really pink. The rainbow one's going to be so good, but the rainbow shiny one is going to look even better. So I don't know if you're here for that bit, but I did get the extra star sweet. So the shiny one will have a star on its head and also be a rainbow swirl. It can all be a nice little rainbow family. You get to see all 7 rainbow ones. The only one that shouldn't, having a scan through these, is the matcha cream. Potentially the mint cream. And I think the rainbow will be the most obvious one. And that's actually all the vanilla cream's done. So now we're on to the one that will just look pink anyway, which is the ruby cream. Oh, the beautiful vanilla creams. So technically, I'll know if I got the first ones wrong, if this looks the same. But I have to spin a whole different direction. So we'll be able to see what the actual pink one looks like. Although I think there's a ruby cream and a ruby swale, which I do not know what the I don't know what the difference is. See, that looks virtually the same. What's the difference between the cream and the swirls? Oh, the swirls have 2 colours, but so does the mint cream has white, but I guess that's not technically a different colour. Whatever that means. Strawberry, ruby cream. Done. See, that looks a lot more pink there. And even in the sprite, I didn't realise the sprites look different, to be honest. Okay, at least the sprites have me a lot more calm that they look different. But let's just do direct comparison, because the sprites are definitely different. But in normal white lighting, they do look quite different. I'm the man with the eyes. That's a real... Wait. It's a real low bar, I was about to say, but I realised... Can't I technically just do this if they're all going to be the same? Can I, like, mass whip my alchemy into the right forms? That'll make things so much quicker. Hey, right, bud, how's it going? Yeah, counterclockwise really quick. So technically, if my theory is right, they should all just chain. Yeah. Actually not too far off me. So that's Love Sweet done. Is the other one going to go straight away? Yes! Oh, I can mass evolve them. Oh, that is sick. I love that. Very sweet done. This is going to go way quicker than I thought. Well under an hour. Okay, now we just get to stare at some ice cream for a bit and debate what flavour of like Ben and Jerry's I'm going to go out and get after this, because I get to celebrate actually finishing all the recording. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, rather than doing one at a time, I'm doing 5. Well, 6. So, 6 times the speed. Oh, what's on the 20th? Am I forgetting something? I'm going to assume something like your birthday or that. Oh, that's just perfect storm of just chill, relax. Which, I mean, like you're just saying, you're tired. It's been one of those weeks. Everyone I've talked to has just been like, it's such a long week. It's like, yep, but we just got to power through. Make the best of it. Try not to complain if everyone's having the same week. And just be happy that you're still here. Set that bar real low. A 5-hour class, I can barely drive for 5 hours like without having to focus on doing everything right. Yeah, and it's only a Tuesday, Jesus. Why'd you have a 5-hour class for, I'm assuming what you call driver's ed? That might just be me making something American into Canadian. Oh, nice with your exam and everything. Yes, that's decent. I made up for you. Considering we've said this many times, I love driving, so if you passed it, I'm so happy you can enjoy it as well. You did it in one day. Jesus. I guess either Panay or Jordan, really. I don't mind. It's actually just my last name, but spelt phonetically. Yeah, literally just whatever you feel like, whatever strikes you in the moment. Although it will pop up for me if you do the @ so I guess use that if you want. I get the feeling outside of the chat, I get called a bitch a lot by you. This bitch, that kind of thing. Matcha cream. Wait. But you know what? That's not the worst. Nah, I doubt that. I feel like there's been some times when it's like, why isn't this bitch streaming? Sometime over the Christmas. Matcha cream, spin clockwise quickly at night. Let's swap the time. Yeah, I'm so made up for you passing that test. Have you got any ideas of what you'd want your first car to be? I mean, I might have went the other way, but that's just a time zone thing. Oh, no. No, reverse. Okay, I don't get that about America and Canada. Why do you have cars when you can't even drive them yourself? I don't understand that. Spin clockwise quickly at night. I'm going to save. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Why it'd be 2 a.m. Oops. Well, I guess I'm up early. My alarm goes off at 5:30 every day. It just depends when I decide to get out of bed at that point. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And that looks matchy. Yeah, you've learned me too well. It's like Any message is better than nothing, because most likely I could happily just not message back and be like, my life is fine. And just not talk to anyone. Just embrace full hermit. Strawberry and love. Yeah, I mean, I get no choice. I'm in the office every day. Sometimes different offices, like all over England. All over the northwest of England. And there are some times if you're up that early, I like to try and get some exercise in. But I get the exercise in. It's that early that I'm tired. I'll have another nap and then wake up for work. I really wish my office was my room. I do and I don't. I think the best day ever at it was having the kind of mixed work in the office, work from home. Because as much as I'm a hermit, I do like actually being around people because I feel more productive. Clover Sweet, which is also why it would be ideal if I ever did like YouTube or anything, because I get to work from the room as much as I want, but then just also go out and work with people. Because I know I'd somehow work in being social into that, because I know I need to. Yeah. It's a bit shit, but I think if I had the choice between always working in an office and work from home, I'd always choose work from home, preferably. Because also the travel to and from work just takes so much time out your day that if it's your only option, I'd rather just work from home. Okay, so it's not too different from the last place. Because the last place I work had like a 2-day in, or like, it started as a 2-day in, however many days you want out, sort of thing. But then eventually they just kind of dropped it because they realised it was nicer to be flexible. Because the bosses wanted it, so they had to give everyone the option. Oh, no. Okay, and I've got to do one more matcha cream. Yeah, working from the bed's such a nice one. With a nice light laptop, and well, I do a lot of heavy video editing work and like image editing. So I don't always have that option because I need the powerful machine. But when I can just get through and do like Excel sheets or just like admin days, it's so nice to work from bed. And yeah, train strikes are a bastard, which is why it's so nice to drive now. I don't think I'd ever go back to public transport. Oh yeah, I mean, I'll have to do something. I think I am actually getting close to affiliate on Twitch. I just actually need to be more consistent. I need to stop doing this. I feel like the YouTube video and stuff, or I say videos now, got enough of a bump onto Twitch that I'm getting there. The longest thing was going to be like 50 followers, and I thought it just never happened. Now I don't think I can see it right there. It's 49. It's literally one. And then, like I say, I just need to be consistent, which we all know that's going to be the hard thing for me. And then you need to buy like 50 subscriptions and we'll be good. What cream am I on? They're moving swiftly on. Anti-clockwise, quick at night. See, I know why it came up, and that's because as part of what I do, I'm in a marketing team. That isn't technically what I do, but only if I really need to quit my job. Yeah, part of a marketing team. So I started picking the brains when I knew I was going to put a video out that I really wanted people to see. I wasn't really ever worried about, like, I want tons of views. I just wanted as many people to see it as possible, really. So I just started picking the brains about SEO. So as soon as some people started seeing it, like, I put it into, like, Reddit, and I did the whole thing of, and I hated myself for doing it, being in people's comments, being like, hey, if you saw this, you might like this, and, like, self-advertising, but you've got to do it. Once that picked up, the SEO just kind of did the rest. And then just trying to be as consistent as I could, putting other stuff out, which is where the shorts came from. Yeah, not my proudest moment. But also, I didn't just spam people's chats. I tried to pick relevant places to do it. Like, I don't know if someone else was doing some kind of Living Dex thing. I'd be like, hey, if you need some help, here's stuff that's in my video, this point, whatever. Yeah. The amount of times I do that, because I notice YouTube, and it rarely recommends the watch later a ton, because I use that mainly because I don't have a ton of time to actually watch stuff. No, don't unfollow. You've been here for so long. You're the OGs. OG. Technically, there are some others, but see if they come back. Yeah, everyone's done it. But just try and not be an ass about it is where I want it to come from. Like, still have some form of dignity and not just whore myself out. Flower star. Did I skip one? Strawberry, love, berry, clover, flower, star. Oh, okay, I didn't skip one. These are actually going to look really nice in the box. It's actually kind of sad that I'm going to have to put them into home, because I don't know if home has all the different sprites. I remembered something like that. You know what? We'll see. And then do one. Okay, here's where I need to remember anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. 5 times at night. Hey, you're right, Orange. How's it going? I'm gonna assume lyrics. I don't know. That was a hell of a paragraph there. Please, when I become famous, it's Pokemon. It will never be that big. It has a heavy cap. The man with the questions. Yeah, that is your title. That is how I know you now. Orange is the man with the real deep-rooted questions. Picking the psyche apart. Oh my god, D-pad, please. And still sweet. Okay. What was that? Wait, was that mint or matcha? Feck. I've lost track. I was doing so well. Okay, matcha, mint. And lemon cream is clockwise for more than 5 seconds at night. I don't know. No, actually, that's a lie. I do know. You're obviously the man of many names. Since you joined the chat, you must have had like at least 3 accounts. 3 or 4. And there's a question. There we go. That is true. I don't know enough about you to give you a title yet. It's true. Favorite Disney Channel show episode. And he's back with the questions. I love it. The instant thinker. I don't remember any super serious ones because obviously it's Disney Channel. You can't get too serious with a kids show. The only one I properly remember watching, if I just pick like Disney Channel shows in general, I don't know why Wizards of Waverly Place stuck with me, but I do love myself a good bit of Harry Potter, so I think it was like the closest thing that was on like every day that I could watch. Don't know why. Yeah, okay, I was right. Like 3 names. That's Beholder or Bud, which I feel like is a way better fit for you. See, yeah, I can't name specific episodes. That's So Raven is such a good shout of a show, though. And Love Sweet and Berry and Clover. Everyone just... I mean, I say everyone. No, kids should still know. The kids like memes, right? Like that staring to the camera like, buh, kind of look. Everyone knows that. Even though... I mean, the woman who played her is so... Not so old, but like... Definitely nowhere near playing a Disney Channel kid anymore. When did that show end? That's So Raven. Original release. No, tell me when it ended. Honestly, I'm not sure. Does it? Oh, final episode 2007. I think most of the what we're calling the controversy is just kind of people wanting to be upset about something. Like, I get she gets money from it, but so many other decent people get money from it that at least let people work on a Hogwarts game and be happy. There's only so much you can actually separate her from the IP. That's gotta be a lie about the touchscreen thing. They can't. I don't know. Like, I can't tell you who, or if it's not a person, what Ashley Simpson is. Hey, okay, this is where I try and name you straight away and get your abbreviation wrong. We Go Boom, I guess, just take off the game of it. How's it going? Sorry, I just paused it. Literally had like a loading moment. Because I had this thought in a literal shower. Did I get it wrong? No, don't say I got it wrong. I will come back to the shower thought. Yeah, I'm doing good. Boom, how's it going? I mean, I already asked you. I'm having a moment right now. I'm having a senior moment. Oh, god damn it. When did I save? When did I save? I did the thing that was so paranoid. It's been clockwise for more than... I probably didn't do it for more than 5 seconds. I think that's where I went wrong. I hope I was. I saved at some point. Oh, this... Oh. I mean, I had 5 in my party. Okay, not too far back. I'm on to the matcha cream. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to keep track of this now. Literal shower thought was, I was thinking, like, is the word specifically controversy actually a bad word? Or is it just people having an argument, not an argument, but a conversation where they don't agree? Because I feel like the like news articles and everything, the word controversy has just now become this stigma-based word. Because I do it all the time with people, and it makes for more interesting conversations if I start playing devil's advocate with them. And I'm going to have to actually tick these twice. Which, by definition, I'm being controversial because I'm not agreeing with them sort of thing. But it just means you kind of get a more well-rounded look at stuff if you try and deliberately take the opposite approach. But then I couldn't think of the actually bad word that people don't use instead of controversy, and it was starting to annoy me. I don't know if any of that actually made sense. Clover sweet. My brain also needs to stop run like a mile a minute after messing that up. This one is going to be a flower. Yeah, I think reasons. No reason or reasons, I feel like it almost has the same connotation. It's like people just want something to talk about. So if they can cause a stir for something that they don't actually care about, they've got something to talk about to distract themselves from life. Start, and then I've got to do the ribbon. Like, because if it isn't controversial, it's just... I mean, yeah, the annoying thing is, it is a clout thing. I mean, if we take... Not to start bringing politics into things, but... That is Andrew Tate in a nutshell. Yeah, whoever can shout the loudest in their own little echo chamber get the clout, I guess. I also hate the word clout. Yeah, although I feel like people are trying to hide less of those habits now and just outright being offensive. Yeah, that in a nutshell. Like I always say, as long as it's not hurting anyone, just fucking do what you want to do. Enjoy yourself. If someone's being happy, why are you gonna come in and mainly because it makes me laugh. I like to call people fun sponges. Because they just come in, they try and kill the mood and soak up all the fun for themselves. It's like, why have you got to be that person? Okay, anti-clockwise. For the mint. More than 5 seconds. Okay, I'm going to remember to save after every time now as well. Yeah. And also, the other thing I can't fathom is how do people have that much effort to care about all these things unless they're just putting on a front? I feel like so much of it has to be a fake front just for the sake of, I'm using this word even though I hate it so much, clout. It just, it feels like a dirty word. Because I care about so few things and I have to reserve that effort for those few things. It has to be, people just being bored and having nothing better to do than act like they care about something. Because, I mean, if you really distill it down to, I guess, stupid arguments, like people getting really wound up over, oh, you can't put pineapple on pizza. Who gives a fuck about putting pineapple on pizza? But people feel like they need to have an opinion. So they'll end up putting a front on so it seems like they have more of an opinion, more of an opinion than they do. Yeah. Everyone has skeletons in the closet, whether you clean them out and get past it. Yeah. If that makes sense. Because people are always going to mess up, so they're always going to have the skeletons. But if you realise you've messed up, like you realise you left your Uncle Dave in the cupboard for a few years and he's a skeleton, you can still take your Uncle Dave out the cupboard once you've realised, and you've made up for it by burying him and putting a headstone on. That analogy went somewhere. I don't know where, I don't know if it was a good place, but it went somewhere. Yeah. And at the end of the day, those people don't realise how little of a fuck I give for their internet magic number points. Like, it's ironic coming from me doing like YouTube videos and streaming and all, being like, oh, the internet points I don't care about. Like, it seems kind of ironic, but between, what's that, something like 60,000 views and 100 views, I am just as happy with that video, because the internet number means nothing. I do love the British accent saying fuck, I'll be honest, and that's from me being British. Like, especially when it's said with like passion during a song. Okay, where am I up to? Okay, the mint cream. God, I'm so annoyed that the paranoia came true. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm going to organise these and then actually read the chat. Because my pad's so messed up, I actually can't do both. Even though the chat is over where I'm looking right now. Just un momento, por favor. Yeah, if you know what I mean, like the passion, the inflection on it, it's said with meaning. And I mean, you're not wrong. It was, I think I got a bit too overexcited with the multi-evolutions. Let's see, what am I on? The blue, I'm double checking this. Okay, it is mint cream. Anti-clockwise for more than 5 seconds. And I'm gonna save. You said it. I'm doing a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's where I learn if I'm counting 5 right. Because God knows I have struggled. I'm struggling with words and numbers today, apparently. Yeah, I struggle with counting, given all the Milcery the other day and the shinies, not shinies, the lack of shinies, if anything, in the Safari Zone. And about 50 million other examples I can probably bring up. Other games other than Pokemon, I mean, Pokemon is my life at the minute, given that I've got 2. Well, after this, one other challenge. But then I placed mainly like creative games and just chill games like Stardew Valley and Minecraft and stuff like that. But honestly, not much. Yeah, it's a struggle. if I'm not playing games, I'm usually actually just like practicing guitar, singing, just trying to get better at music in general. Because I love games where I feel like I really dropped off them at a point. Lemon cream. Just before I keep going. Clockwise more than 5 seconds at night. Stardew's so good. Yeah. There is a... Wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Bud got me singing at one point. I think it was after we finished Scarlet, the story, for the first time. I did a really bad cover of... I want to say Shape of You, was it? Oh, and that's definitely Lemon Cream. Which I actually do a better looped version, which is a bit more faithful. Yeah, it was. Which acoustically I wasn't ready for, but towards the end I feel like I saved it a bit. I do want to, like, Redemption, do a proper, like, looped version of it. But I'm not sure volume-wise how that might set up into my mixer at the minute. But I might try and make sure for next time I jump on. Lemon, lemon, and berry. Yeah, you literally got like a one-to-one show. You got requests and everything. Which I wish I was one of those musicians who could just like hear, like, I can very sort of do it, but just like hear a song and just work it out really quickly. It just takes me a while to work it out. But I can definitely jump there quicker than someone who's just picked up an instrument. That's one skill I'm super jealous of people having. Because it just seems impossible. And especially when it's in my family. So I see it like firsthand all the time. I can't even remember how that... Oh no, that started from me misreading something, didn't it? Yeah, and then there was just Scarlet not actually helping that at all. When I was just constantly inside of everything, and then that became... Me being inside, things became an inside joke. Yeah, the whole Living Dex into Scarlet and Violet time was... it was a weird time. But it was like just I'm just going to jump on for the sake of it time as well. Like, I do that now, but it has a bit more of a reason for me to jump on. And that is Lemon Cream done. Wait. That makes sense. I was like, well, wait, this does not add up. Oh, there's your sex. That is half of my conversations with people. Like, I have to be careful with things like dating apps and that. Like, oh, you are going to take this the wrong way. And then my mind into goes, take what? My mind will spin anything weirdly. Which is why, in person, I'm so quiet, because the filter is fully on. Right now, the filter's a bit less on, because I'm basically talking to myself. I can't remember how, but yeah, Dashbun costume, and then somehow being inside of Pokemon, and those two things mixed, but like literally inside Pokemon, not a sexual way, literally physically in the same place. Yeah, I just realized you call me Pam Pam. Yeah, go for the story. Well, you hold down half the stream while I try and remember to do this clockwise for more than 5 seconds. Clockwise around the clockwise. Wait, save. One, two, 3, 4, 5. And let me get it right. I don't know why so I just called myself. I was like, I say I don't know why a lot. Oh, for God's sake. It did, didn't it? Wait, is that the wrong gun? I feel like that's the wrong gun. Yeah, that's a matcha cream. I got distracted. I just seen something doggy style in my brain. Got distracted. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, it did come from that, didn't it? Yeah, that is pretty much it. We started a joke, and if you start a joke, I have to run with it. It's like I was talking to someone the other day in Yoda speak, and my mind was mashed trying to just keep up with the conversation while we're talking kind of half backwards Yoda speak. But neither of us could drop it, and it became a I was going to say conversation. It was a conversation. It became a competition at that point. Okay, let's maybe count to more than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it isn't just randomly, but as a hobby of making costumes or that. That's where that whole thing came from. Visit, finish, whatever comes first. Okay, that's the ribbon cream. God, I say came first, and I say cream. I'm. I know. I've been live too long that this crap is coming out again. We're getting weird. Like the whole eating animals. Eating animals? No. Eating animals, it is weird as a concept. But eating Pokemon was a weird bit of last stream. Cream out of context. There's sites full of those videos. That's a great name for a subreddit, thinking about it. Cream out of context. Like, if everyone got involved in that, that would be a great subreddit. What am I up to? Lemon cream, done. Salted cream. Anti-clockwise quickly at night. Save. They are some of my favourite Twitter accounts, to be fair. I don't use Twitter all that much, but I do love just scanning through and seeing the out of context Twitters. Okay, this one should be a light blue. It looks white, so I feel like I'm right. It will be a good 2-hour video, which is why it's on the channel. I just need to make a thumbnail, and I usually try and put the streams out Wednesdays and Saturdays. Do I not? I'm sure I do. I say I'm sure I do. I probably don't. But I'm mostly sure I do. But now I'm gonna check. Where? I mean, there you are. Oh, follow back. Okay. So I don't, but now I do. I think it's just because I saw you a lot in my notifications. I just assumed I did and didn't actually check. Strawberry love berry. I'll be honest, the stream thumbnails, I kind of just like to do low effort. They're just if you want to go back and see how or what I did, it's all there. I put obviously a lot more effort into main channel stuff. What? Okay, you've got me now. What was my job offer? Because I've definitely probably said something stupid, which is why I'm questioning what it could be. What stupid job did I offer? Oh, I'm apprehensive now. What have I said? Because when I say stuff on stream, I don't have the argument of I was drunk or something. Yeah, I didn't get that many questions. I feel like it's because I didn't answer one of them because I actually had no clue. I don't know if you're still here, Orange. I don't know why I'm struggling so much with that. Like, my brain can't parse it. And I feel like it's just because it's been a long 2 days. It is Tuesday, yeah. It's been a long 2 days of a week. Like, you'd be the one who thinks he took a job off. Oh, no, got ya. No, yeah, that makes sense. God, I might as well be sometimes, I swear. Wait. No. I started spinning. And that's one of the rare sweets. I think this is the ribbon sweet. So I think I've got a spare, but I just started spinning and didn't think and instantly regretted it. I made a lemon cream instead of spinning quickly anti-clockwise. Did I save before this one? I don't think I did. So this one's just gonna go in its little corner of shame over here. After I put one in my party. Corner of shame you go. Yeah, that happened to me a lot. Because I learned what I thought was a hack of skim reading. But that is not a hack, that's just lazy reading. Where's Gallade? Let's swap you. Put you back there. And I need to go catch another Alcremie. Yeah, I don't know who taught me about skim reading. I was like, oh, I can read like stuff for homework in half the time. It's like, no, you only... Technically, I guess if we're doing homework, you did half the homework sort of thing. Yeah, if you go on the channel, I think it's still highlighted on there. Because VODs don't save for me because I'm not an affiliate or anything, so it is the only thing that actually stays here. Which is why I made the second channel for VODs. Yeah, I think... Oh, no. I'm going to go over here. I think you can still check it out on the iPod. Obviously, like, after stream, don't leave the stream now. God, I need the views. Okay, that was nice and quick at least. And this one I'm going to evolve straight away. Thank God I evolved the only one I had an extra sweet for. Yeah, go and steal other viewers. Go into the comments. Go into a Twitch stream and share my video. But go into another YouTube video and share my Twitch stream. I'll do it all backwards. I'll break the system. It's a new meta. Yeah, these have been impromptu, but I feel like because I've had sort of a drive to finish the challenge. Like, this is literally the last bit of the challenge I've got to do. Let's ribbon sweet. Okay. Now I'm gonna save before this one. For the challenge that I've got to do, I might have another few weeks, but then I can kind of plow through a game for a bit. So I might jump on stream for that. I mean, I think pretty much. Otherwise, I just kind of like playing games to myself. I am Wait, just double checking everything. Yeah. I am very much like a solo kind of single player gamer. Oh, I hate the word. I don't know why I hate the word gamer. And what Grim was it doing? Anti-clockwise quickly. Yeah, but it's got too much experience. Like I said, we've been to a good few accounts with Bud. That's how long he's been here. So if I go back to like why I started it, no worries, see you in a bit. Oh, even pro gamer feels like a bad term. Yeah, I actually started it because I was doing the Living Dex and I'm just kind of getting bored of doing that. It was just monotonous. I was like, maybe if someone jumps in chat. But I just kind of, weirdly enough, I just talked to myself for a bit. Pretty much is how it started. Then Bud jumped in. I had someone to talk to. And that kind of kept me going. So I did that a good few times. And then here I am. I did that. I had the idea to make a video. Made a video. That did well. And then everything just kind of got fun. I had more of a reason to stream. Otherwise... But like I was saying, if I did have a challenge, I wouldn't stream. And yeah, I just like a challenge, as cliche as that sounds. And just the fact that people seem to enjoy watching sort of helps. Salted cream is done, by the way. We're on to swirls. Anti-clockwise for over 5 seconds in the day. Like I said, you're part of the reason to stream. Because I wouldn't stream if no one was here. I'd probably try and stream for a bit and be like, maybe they'll come. But if you didn't, there'd be no reason because I might as well just play the games on my own. I try not to make it months this time. I'm also just generally quite a low effort person. not low effort, low energy kind of person. And I'm going to save before this one. Anti-clockwise at over 5 seconds. So for me to actually jump on stream, I've either got to have motivation or a lot of excess energy to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's people trying to find small streamers in general. Like, people want different vibes. Like, I'm low energy, so probably don't tend to keep people in streams. And that looks like as well. Yes, got it right. Like, some people might just want someone loud and in your face and kind of fighting for your attention. I'm just kind of there, like, if I have your attention, that's great. But if not, oh well. Yeah, work makes streams kind of hard because half the fun of the stream is it being live then. So the moment you got to pause a stream, I feel like it loses the draw of it. Yeah. Hey, cheers for the follow. ASW, I guess. Yeah, cheers. And wait. I'm going to open my dashboard a minute. Is that going to be the one? Is ASW my 50th? That leads to part. That's going to be one of the partnership goals. Oh. Sorry, I just heard myself back. No, bud, stop it. Bad. Down. Oh no. It still says 48 on the dashboard, but it says 49 on the stream. It says 50 on the stream now. Yeah, cheers. Thing is, bud, I know you do that. Mainly because I know I'd do the same if the roles were reversed. Listen, I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy. I know not to make bad dog jokes, or that will literally bite me in the ass, one way or another. Virtual validation. Hey, I treat that more as Twitch gave me achievements, and I got one of them. Good dog. Down, I guess. Yeah, I don't care for the numbers, but I did grow up with an Xbox 360, Xbox Live, achievements. I am still a sucker for that type of like validation. Because that's what people mean by gamify stuff. People think like, oh, just get the numbers up. It's like, no, most of the time they just mean achievements and that serotonin kick. If a number slowly goes up, bored. Damn it. Yeah, if a number slowly goes up, it doesn't feel as good. It's like when the closest thing I can think to kind of relate this to is people literally growing. You don't notice it if you're constantly around, but you notice it if you don't see them for ages and you go to like a birthday party and like, well, fuck, you're huge now. You've went through puberty. It's like you notice it in big spurts, which is why I try not to pay attention to a lot of stuff and then look back, and then when you see the big jump, the serotonin goes in the back of your head and you just kind of like, you get that feeling that just makes you like a morning stretch kind of good feeling, if you know what I mean. See, I never fully understood the PlayStation hunting trophy thing. Like, I get that it's got to be similar, but it's just always been Xbox achievements for me. And again, anti-clockwise over 5 seconds. Gonna save. Like, I always equated PS5 trophies to Steam achievements, because Steam achievements feel pointless, but I also haven't fully completed a Steam game. So I guess if I finish a Steam game, it might feel the same. Oh, yeah. The Xbox Achievements Hunt is just orgasm in like a second sound clip. Especially with the little pop-up and everything, the satisfying animation. And then when they went a step further... Wait. Is that... Yeah, when they went a step further and they tell you the rarity of the achievement that you just got. Oh, when you get like a diamond rarity achievement. Oh. That's the one thing that Xbox still gets right that PlayStation needs to get better. But I feel like PlayStation also looks and goes, we don't need to really. Like, we sell them most consoles, so let Microsoft just do whatever they're doing over there and we'll be good. What are we up to? Caramel Swell, which is clockwise over 5 seconds in a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah. To be fair, That's one of the things I think Steam does really well, is the friends list comparison stuff. Like, because then you can do the stuff like when you race for an achievement and you have a time specifically that it logs, so no one can bullshit each other. Everyone knows exactly who did it first at what date. And let's be honest, the ones that are just falling way behind, like Nintendo, have no clue what they're doing for that sort of stuff. They don't have achievements for games. The friends list is terrible. They just leave it down to the developers to do in-game friends list and stuff like that. Because as much as I love the games, even though technically Pokemon isn't a Nintendo game, but also technically it is, they're not great with online. Splatoon is the closest thing to a good online game, which I feel like I actually need to play, considering the 3 games in, and it's meant to be really good, but I haven't played any of them. I feel like I know what you mean, but I also feel like I've forgotten it. Like, it's ringing a bell. What achievement system are we talking about? Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I don't feel like I'm not a competitive person because, like I say, I don't have many fucks to give about a lot of things. And I feel like since you say the word fuck a lot more, I am. Should probably chill out a bit. It's not my normal vocabulary to swear this much. But yeah, I don't get that competitive in games because I just don't get that invested. I more like to mess with people and annoy them, and if me being bad annoys them, I get more fun out of that. I like the social side of online gaming, less the competitive side. I think the only one I actually got competitive with was Rocket League. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because that's part of the Dex completion as well. Like, you literally have to go through that achievement system and have it. Oh god. And I'm just remembering when I did it for Violet, because I just kind of dropped Pokemon in. No, because it didn't have the dropping Pokemon in, because the friggin' home integration wasn't released yet. When I finally did it, I didn't check my Pokedex the whole game. And then when I got to, what was his name? Jacques, I think it was, one of the teachers, to give me the shiny charm, he wouldn't give me because he's like, oh, check your Pokedex. And then I had to wait a good 5, I want to say maybe even, it might have been 10 minutes. Clockwise more than 5 seconds. I'm just double checking. For that little bar to fill up and give me each individual reward one at a time. I think I did Violet in 8 days. Maybe less. I think I did Violet in no, with the story, probably about a week, 8 days, something like that. Scarlet, I did way slower, just because I went on holiday not too long afterwards, and just I was in a new job and everything, just trying to settle in, so life got on top of me a little bit. So I just kind of took my time with it. I didn't want to just power through. Yeah, a week off work could do it. I can't remember the last game I actually took time off for, weirdly enough. Like, I feel like I had a couple days off for Scarlet and Violet, but that's also because Pokemon usually releases around my birthday. So I just kind of have those days off anyway. Like, I'll take an extra long weekend off sort of thing if it lands like that. And we're actually on to the last one. Are we on to Rainbow Swirl? Anti-clockwise over 10 seconds at dusk. Okay, this is the specific one. I feel like there's not many games that I'd take time off to play now. It is kind of sad, but I feel like we've got a good rest of the year to do that with. Dusk, I think, is like 7 o'clock. Da, 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 da. 7, and let's do it at like 1:15 just to be safely in 7. Yeah, I saw a few people doing that, especially because, like, Arceus had abundant shinies to where they felt pointless. I feel like Scarlet and Violet have the shiny level just right, and then with the shiny charm, like you're saying, it gets a lot easier, which I feel is just like a nice little post-game bonus. Okay, so it is anti-clockwise more than 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, the full team of shinies, it's what I've done for the next DLC. Like, I've got my team already prepped, and it's all shinies, and it's actually what I did for the Sword and Shield DLC. I just looked and accidentally made a whole team of, well, made most of a team of golden Pokemon, and then kept on with the theme when I had to fill the last little gaps. And I say kind of very specifically, because I had Rillaboom, who was like as autumn colours, but kind of golden leaves and all that kind of thing. Then I had a Steelix, which is obviously gold. I had a Volcarona, which is kind of like golden wings. A Luxray, which is just very goldeny yellow. And what were the other ones? I had a Dragapult, which added yellow, and I was just kind of like, yeah, it's kind of gold. I just really like Dragapult shiny. And who was the last one? Because I clearly didn't use them a ton. I didn't really get into the DLCs. I enjoyed them while I played them, but I didn't get into them. Like, I didn't do all the raid legendaries until I did the Living Dex. I'm trying to... Oh, it's annoying because I spent so long trying to get them. Because those weren't quick ones to get. I feel like I'll have a picture somewhere on my phone of the last one. And I do have a theory of what they were doing with the Sword and Shield DLCs after I found this picture. It would have been... It's a while ago. It's before I moved out to my mum and dad's. There are pictures of my house. There we go. Okay. There I'm living in my mum and dad's. I will look back at Jot at some point. No, I don't have to be... I'm going to have to go through my screenshots, I think. And we're one off... We are one off finishing the final forms. Yeah. Okay. Big moment. Just got to make sure to order these right and go back in the box. I love the Rainbow Swirl so much. Almost shiny time. Yeah, you're onto it. I feel like the one in my Living Dex at the minute isn't the Rainbow Swirl form, which I feel like was just a missed opportunity. Okay, anti-clockwise. Double checking. Anti-clockwise more than 10 seconds for the last one. Yeah, we need to get that trending. 1, 2, 3. That sounded sarcastic. It really wasn't. And now I've started talking, I've lost count, so I'm just gonna... Please tell me that was more than 10 seconds. My hand slipped off the stick. Please be the rainbow. Nope. Okay, and it was so close. For God's sake. I had to start talking to distract myself and then my hand slipped. Because I was using the palm of my hand to rotate. Okay, at least I've been consistently saving. That's an upside. It was bound to happen. And if anything, I'm happy that it happened on the last one. Just don't clip it and we'll be good. The shiny is black, but that wasn't the shiny. The shiny's in a different box. These are all the normal ones, and then the shiny's in its box with all the others. Wait, wait. I was saying about my Sword and Shield team. This is the save that I had the Sword and Shield team on. I can just go to the box with my team in. Milotic. How did I forget Milotic? Yeah, so it's Rillaboom for my golden team. Dragapult, Milotic, Luxray, Steelix, Volcarona. Which, they're all so good. I'm just let down that they never do Luxray any justice. But he'll forever be one of my favourite Pokemon just for design alone. Oh, I love it. And I actually got a spare Feebas, so I actually got the full line from hunting that Milotic. Okay. Anti-clockwise more than 10. Okay. The stream live timer said 13. So we're going for more than 23 on it. Not risking it. 24. I can let go. And the Diglett made a noise just in time. It would have been so much better as a Dark Electric, especially since you usually keep Crunch or... I was going to say or Bite. You usually keep Crunch on it. That's like the one move. And I feel like it would have been better if it had Boltun's ability. Like give it Strong Jaw or something. So its Bite moves do better because it gets Thunderfang and everything. It's just such a missed opportunity of a Pokemon. And with the gender differences that are so clear. Although, for so long, I kept getting female shiny Luxrays or Shinxes or whatever. And as much as it's usually a challenge just for like the Living Dex or just playing through the game or whatever for it to be male, I'll take shinies in whatever gender because, you know, shinies. But Luxray just looks so much better as the male with the huge lion mane. Like, it's one of the few that I will actually be upset if it's a female. Like, legit, I'm not just putting on the front for the clout, you know. What am I up to? Is that the berry sweet or the clover? Yeah, it's all to do with the hair. So Shinx has a smaller or bigger little spiky quiff. I feel like Luxio is the same, and then Luxray is the main. Like, if you look at them next to each other, you'll notice straight away. And it took me so long to get my accidental shiny Luxray and Arceus that was male, because they just kept being female. The game was cursing me. But at that point, I'd finished the game and all, like, the missions, so I wasn't bothered. I was just happy that I finally got a male one. Although I said it jokingly that, like, oh yeah, I'd never do a shiny Living Dex. The more times went on, I am more tempted to do it. Like, not even as a joke. Slowly chip away at it and probably not do it as a video, but slowly chip away at it. Yeah, it's just some weird kid ADHD that's followed me through life. Because I'm just way too stubborn to let things go. Stream timer, keep an eye on this. Don't mess up this time. 11. Yeah, like I was saying before with like the person I was talking to, one of my friends, talking in like Yoda speak. Someone will stop doing that before I give in. I feel like that's been more than 10 seconds. Started at 11. And is the last one going to work this time? Second time's the charm. And there we go. That is officially every Alcremie form with all the sweets that I can put into my boxes. But like you pointed out, we're missing one. And it isn't the one in the naughty corner over there. Which, that one can come away from the naughty corner. Oh, it's going to be so satisfying now. Yeah, I do need that to just pop up. And then just have the rarity as well, because that'll be a rare one. That'd be like a less than 5%. And there he is, the white shiny boy. With the demon black eyes and the star sweet on him. And then stream timer says 42. Don't mess up. I almost slipped off the stick again as well. This has to look so dodgy on camera. I might name it something along those lines. Like I might just make it nice and sweet. It might just be called Ally. Or maybe like, I don't know, because you don't see the rainbow swirl, because you're going to see it now. It doesn't look any different. It's just black. A hidden ally, maybe? Because it is technically a rainbow swirl. I think if I go in the Pokedex, it is. Yeah. Because, yeah, you see the rainbow swirl there. But then, let's see. Let's also save. Oh my god. If I didn't save and just close the game and have to redo it. I wouldn't go that far back, thankfully. So, yeah, be in the base decks. Can I search? Probably not. I can't remember what number this is in the deck, so let's go A to Z. And go all the way up to A. Oh, I forgot I can hold sideways, because the stupid Scarlet and Violet decks, hold sideways is normal, hold up and down doesn't let you skip. Am I not seeing it? There we go. Yeah. So. Oh god. Let's just skip through all of these forms. Wait. Oh, that was. Yeah, Rainbow Swirl. And then Rainbow Swirl with the Star Sweet. But it's black. Oh, it does look so good, doesn't it? The yellow sweet was a good choice. Finally plugged in. It was dying on you. Okay. Now, just... I'm so paranoid. I'm saving it so much. Let's do the satisfying bit now. And, yeah, I mean, bud, you're back for me just throwing everyone into home. You kind of like perfectly timed that. And I do really want some ice cream now. Okay. Probably going to go out and get some ice cream. But flavours, recommendations. And if certain recommendations come up, you're going to learn something about me that most people just go, why? Sadly not me. Yeah, shame. I mean, I might have to start. Just sounds like a casual day, you know. Toilet, stalkers, snacks, yeah. Ooh, that wasn't what I was expecting. Slow. Did I bring this up last time? I feel like this comes up just because I like the whole nuts in your mouth kind of joke. Because I'm a freaking child. Plain vanilla gets shat on so much for being flavourless, but I feel like it's because people don't get good vanilla flavoured stuff. It is Shield. Yeah, I was waiting for someone to say like cookie dough or something. To be fair, that's a lot of people's go-to. Because, fun fact, I don't act... Ooh, bubblegum might actually be a shout. Yeah, fun fact, I don't actually eat chocolate, and the amount of times I get suggested chocolate stuff. Let's find the alchemy box. Yeah, it was just something that I kind of started doing when I was 14. Not for any particular reason. Like, it was around the time I had teeth out, but they were for my wisdom teeth to come through. Just decided to not have chocolate. Okay. Milcery, and then now you get to see how fun it is organising these boxes. 4. And then you do this. Get ready for the most invigorating part of this whole stream. I know this was the part everyone was waiting for. Everyone. Us 3, 4 people. It says 6 views. I'm assuming some people are just lurking, which is chill. I'm not going to blame you. Not going to out you. It's not that type of stream to out people. we're allies for everything right now. And... Oh, I'm definitely a sweet tooth kind of guy. Like, I will binge sweet stuff to where it is actually an issue, considering one of my goals is to get really in shape. Like, really in shape. Yeah, I think savoury was the word you're looking for. Sorry, I'm really behind on the chat. Yeah, sudden drop in views. Like, oh, he's done and we're out. Feel like, wait, that's the right cream as well. I'm going to keep that alchemy there, and there's just going to be the random alchemy in the box, because I'd rather have the one from the video, because it's got a bit more of a story to it than just me doing this one video specifically for it. Like, it's got more history, I guess is what I mean. So like the Spinder from BDSP, it is going to be forever there on its own. Its own box, randomly just sitting there. And in theory, all of these should now perfectly line up to meet phalanx. Or phalanx. Another one like Milcery is like, how'd you say it? Fey or foul? Yeah, forever alone. Get that good old meme out. We can dig it up, bring it back from the dead, shove it on the alchemy. We're good. Yeah, perfectly full. Oh, that is so satisfying. Yeah, it just sounds better, doesn't it? Phalanx. That was such a big gap in my decks. And now it's done. I think that was maybe the biggest gap in my decks. And then obviously we have to bring this guy through. And he gets to go with all my other shinies. I say all my other shinies. I do eventually want to do like some shorts at some point, just going through my shinies from like each game. Maybe try and explain the story behind some of them. Because some of them I did deliberately hunt and some of them just kind of appeared. There's even one from this video which is ridiculous. Which is on this screen. But I won't say which one. Living Dex video, obviously Cutie Flying Pinnacle there. Sandshrew was also part of that challenge, but I just don't think I ever included it. The bank subscription is free. I'm also going to save this. The bank subscription is free, so you can transfer up from the DS games. The home subscription definitely isn't. And I think I've said this before, I don't know how much I pay for it. I just kind of do now. Let's see. Go options, points. And it won't tell me on here. It should tell me on my phone. Oh, Facebook sending me. There's a new chat I might want to be a part of. Nope. Where's Pokemon? Pokemon Home. I feel like it's not much per year. Jesus Christ. I'm also just doing this as kind of a test to see if Home will kick me out. Oh yeah, should probably turn it back to normal time. There we go. 10 to 10. Dun, 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 dun. Where does it give me? You know what? When in doubt, Google. Pokemon Home subscription. I know you probably don't care this much, but I care how much I'm paying for this. Because like I said, I don't remember. Yeah, I just did the 12 months. $16. So really not that much. And then I just want to go back and see it again. This is what I did exactly after I finished the decks. I knew that would happen. It's exactly what I did after I finished the decks. The amount of times I just go on Pokemon Home to just scan through and be like, I did this. This is our serotonin kick I was saying before, like with achievements. I just sit there and look at my decks and I know all the effort that's went in. Which, this is the kind of feeling that I try to describe to people with shiny hunting. Like, you know how long you spend shiny hunting some things, and yeah, it's not all about the time, it's just about like the effort you put in. But especially after I organise these as well, to look at them all in order and just go, oh, it's so good to just see them all there. It just kind of like, yeah, kind of scratching my own back there, but yeah, it's pretty impressive because I know the amount of effort that went in. Which is also why I like longer challenges, like harder challenges, but oh, there's one that I did not think would be as hard that I'm doing right now. It's going to take it's another one that's going to take months. And oh my god, the Vivillons, I forgot about them. Getting all the Vivillons and buying an extra copy of Pokemon Y. Trying to find the white Flabébé in X and Y. Or X. Trading for the Fairfrews. Like those little mini challenges in the middle of the big challenge just made the Living Dex so much more satisfying as well. There's the bits like Pumpkaboo sizes were interesting. Zygarde was a pain. Fuck Zygarde. Yeah. I only need to do it once unless Game Freak or Ilka decide they don't want to support this platform either. The spin the pattern's probably not. That's too far into sadism. Just look at them. They take up more than a box. I mean, they literally take up 2 and a bit boxes. But just scrolling through, they take up such a big bit. Oh, 100% salty. 100% salty on the Zygarde. And on that note, I do have to jump off. Because like I keep saying every time, I do still have a full-time job that needs to weigh me money so I can do this. Hey, you got longer than last time. I mean, you weren't here for all of it, unfortunately. I could kill a few minutes because it could get me to a nice around 2 hours. But doing what? What can kill a few minutes? To be fair, I actually probably want to go rooting through my Sword and Shield save. Because I haven't been through that in actually a fair bit. Have you... Wait. Have I got one of your old accounts then? I know you added me at some point. Is it? Yeah, I've got one of your old accounts, don't I? I mean, friend code's there if you want it, I guess. Are there any songs I want to play? My voice is pretty wrecked today. I had a pretty, like, heavy rock singing day in the car to and from work. And I kept... So this morning, forgot my laptop. Well, my laptop blue screened on Monday. So I set up a second laptop for work. I had to then take the broken one into work. Forgot it this morning. Got halfway to work, had to drive back. Grabbed the laptop. There we go. Drove to work. Dropped the laptop off. It was dead. So I had to then come all the way back home to pick up the charger for the laptop and go back. So I had a fair bit of driving today. A good range, I'll be honest. Where it is? Add friends. Friend requests. A decent range, so it's stuff from like your classic rocks, like AC/DC, Iron Maiden, that kind of thing, to more of your more modern stuff, like my favourite band of all time, Foo Fighters, hands down. I've seen, since I started going to see the tours and concerts, I've managed to see at least one concert from each tour, which I think the one coming up is going to be either my 4th or 5th time seeing them. And then I can go all the way to like heavy metal sort of thing. I don't know why I just like lingered on your profile for a bit. So stuff like Architects and Parkway Drive and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, a good range. But then my other favourite artist is Ed Sheeran, as you could probably tell. From the fact that the one thing I could do like off the bat was an Ed Sheeran cover. So I like a good range. Like a good bit of rap. Like a good bit of classic R&B. Like I mentioned last stream. Love EDM, like electronic festivals and stuff like that. Can't do country. That's not in that range. What's this? Oh, I had Spare Eternitus. Can I? I'll see if I can remember Ed Sheeran's Perfect. I haven't played that in a while. I feel like a country voice is a very specific tone. Like, I can imagine what that voice is, weirdly enough. What's here? Both forms of air that I have to get again. Poipo, both of them. Yeah, you can tell these come from multiple saves, considering it's a shield save and Avisation. And that Mew, is that? That's from Let's Go. That's from the Pokeball Plus. I was wondering why that was in there. Yeah. A deep voice also work for some rock. Not a glitch Mew. Pokeball. Yeah. Which is why I've got to remember where that comes from. Volcanion, Genesect, and Marshadow. Specific events. There's some shiny legends brought up from other games. What others have I got? So this guy. I was just sitting there one night. This is after the DLC came out. I was like, you know what? Me and my mate were playing it, doing the max raid dens. I was like, let's just see, like, wouldn't it be funny if I got a shiny Mewtwo right now? And literally 5 seconds after I saw this a shiny, like, I'm not even, my mate didn't believe it until I sent him pictures. Like, they have such good timing on some of those shinies. Because that's where most of, obviously, these shinies are from. Noctowl, Sept. Let's actually go to them. Because Noctowl, the classic shiny from the anime, always gonna love it. Sceptile, it'd be really good if it wasn't for the red eye. Lurantis, just nice shiny. Sandaconda, way more my style because it's just lack of colour. They're not from the raids. Gorgeous technically was, but that was an event. And then a Magikarp and Gyarados from an event as well. Not actually as many shinies as I thought I got from them. And then obviously the shiny Lugia from the Dex video. Yeah, I killed a good couple of minutes with a nice round 2 hours. So that's all my shinies from, well, not all my shinies, but most of my shinies from that game. But yeah, I'm going to get off, probably go get myself some ice cream. Going to try and find some bubblegum because that sounded so good. And I guess, cheers for coming, and I'll catch you soon. Is that, wait. That chat seems wrong. Yeah, that chat needs to move. I thought I'd fix this. Just moving it. Sorry. OCD won't let me leave it. There you go. That'll move for you. Yep. Cheers for sticking with us, and hopefully I don't spend too long getting this video together. But, yeah. I'll catch you in a bit. Bye.